Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Viroqua, Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, as we're here at the Park Bowl. What a great afternoon. My goodness, a slight breeze, depending on which way you're looking. It's either going from right to left, and then you look up above at the courtyard, and you're thinking, oh, it's blowing from left to right. We'll see what happens if any ball hits up into the air. Well, today you're going to be watching the Viroqua Blackhawks, who are the Coulee Conference champions. They will come into today's ball game sitting at 11-0. Meanwhile, the Westby Norsemen entrenched in second place in the Coulee at 9-2. So the upper echelon, if you will, of the Coulee Conference playing here today. Just to mention, coming up playoff time next week, it looks like Westby will be the number 3 seed. Viroqua gets the number 2. Aquinas number 1, those two teams, Aquinas and the Blackhawks here, will get a bye. Westby will be playing in Westby, hosting Boscobel. On the mound, Braden Peterson, his battery mate in Weston. And his first pitch is going to be inside, the ball game underway. Matthew Weston took that ball, a nice snag on the inside part of the plate. Here comes another pitch, the ground ball. Ooh, this is going to be, is he going to be safe? He is safe. He beat it out. Great hustle there by Nedlin. And the Norsemen have a runner on right away. Nedlin, the center fielder, has some great speed. Well, let's take a look now. It's going to be Gavin Larson. Easy little toss over to first. Nothing happening there. Braden the lefty, Braden Peterson, has a great look over there at Nedlin, comes in and fires a strike just underneath the letters, and he'll jump out in front, 0-1. Showing bunt, now the throw back over in Hoyam with a nice reach up over the shoulder of Nedlin to make sure the ball does not go to the fence. You'd find Nedlin at second base in a hurry. The Blackhawks will take on the winner between Dodgeville and Cuba City. There's the swing and a miss. Now 0-2. So the winner of that game will come here to the Park Bowl, and I believe that will be the following Tuesday. Now this is next week is when Westby plays. There's going to be softball games starting. Some games started tonight. Some, like here, the Viroqua Blackhawk girls softball will be hosting Darlington tomorrow night. The ground's over here to our right side, just too wet tonight to play. That ball's fouled back. So there will be, and we're thinking we're going to be here tomorrow night. We'll have to wait and see. You got a couple things to check on, but it would be a tape delayed if we do follow the Blackhawks. Another toss over, and they're really keeping an eye on Nedlin. And again, with his speed, there's a quick toss again as Peterson. They're going to play cat and mouse a little bit. 0-2 the count yet to Gavin Larson. That's fouled off. All conference selections are going to be coming up later on Sunday, late Sunday afternoon, early evening. The Coulee Conference will have their meeting to determine who are the top players. Here's a shot off the bat, and this is going to get over the head of the outfield, and they're going to hold Nedlin at third. Boy, did he put a little fire underneath that ball, as Larson, with an 0-2 count, timed that pitch perfectly and drove it to right center field. Giving chase out there in right field, Tyler Quackenbush, he took off running right away. He was playing a little bit shallow. And Connor Matheson, I should say, was able to get to the ball first and throw it in. Nobody out, 2 on here for Ben Rathel, the catcher. Lucas Bendel, Blake Sutton also due up. And we'll see what else happens here as Rathel has a strike on him. Swing and a miss, a good curve that dropped out from underneath. Well, our thanks going out right away. We might as well talk about some of those wonderful sponsors. The Wright Insurance Company, that's Miranda Wright, offering American Family Insurance, the family that you choose. 0-2 now as Peterson looking in. Here he comes. Here's a ground ball. They're going to have to go to first, and that's going to get by. It skipped off the throw from Miles Fry. It skipped up high, and Hoyam not able to corral it. And 2 runs are in. First one was a legit type scorer, run if you want to call it that. But the second one, Larson was going to stay at third until that happened. So it winds up in E6. Rathel on. And I believe they have Hunter Anderson running for him now as the catcher, so the courtesy runner. Swing and a miss as Bendel went after a fastball that was tailing away from him. And downstairs to boot. Swing and a miss. Took a little bit off that one. And now Lucas Bendel is down in the count, 0-2. And that'll be the end of his at-bat. Here's Blake Sutton with 1 down and 1 on. Called strike. Now they're going to get Anderson in a rundown here. Now they're going to get the tag. Got him leaning the wrong way. And Braden Peterson able to get the out here as they pick off Hunter Anderson, who is running for Ben Rathel. Now there's 2 away. Sutton will look to try and restart things. Half swing on that one, and he was fooled by the pitch. Might have been thinking something else. Instead, that hanging curveball showed up. 0-2 now. That's going to be upstairs. Maybe a bit tight, and it's 1-2. Also, thanks to the Aging and Disability Resource Center of Vernon County, located right here in Viroqua. They're actually up above left field here. That ball came in, and they're going to say that it did hit him. Sutton on by getting plunked by the pitch. Here's Beckett Brigham now, who will be pitching today. Sutton, by the way, is the shortstop since Beckett is pitching. Here's the offering. That is fouled off here to the right side, hitting the screen. Callan Rudai at first base retrieves the ball. He's the on-deck batter. Missed low. And it's 1-1. Well, a lot of baseball coming up. There's a shot down the third base side foul. Now we'll be working on the Legion baseball schedule. My goodness, that's just around the corner when you stop and think about it. June and July. Before you know it, regional and state tournament action, the end of July. This year will be the end of July. Oh, a called strike three. The curveball just broke the inside part of the plate. And it's a strikeout looking. Well, a couple of runs come across for the Norsemen. They get those 2 runs on 2 hits. There was an error in the inning as well. 2-0 to score. We'll come right back with the bottom half of inning number 1. Welcome back to Viroqua. Westby will be out on the defensive side now as we begin the bottom half of inning number 1. Our thanks going out to the Bank of Cash and Scott Wall and that great crew. In that, well, still a new facility in my mind, out there on Front Street. All kinds of great support. HSAs, talk to them about that. They are well known for that kind of financial support. Miles Fry will start things off, the shortstop, followed by Jack Olson, third baseman, and Tyler Quackenbush, who is covering right field. In there for a strike to even the count at 1 apiece. Fry, tell you what, here's a guy like Nedlin for the Norsemen. He gets on base, look out. Swing and a miss. Yeah, a lot of baseball coming up. It's going to be a ton of fun here over the summer. Beckett on that throw catches the left-handed batter box for a ball, 2-2. Did it again. Now it's a full count. Working the outside part of the plate, and he was way outside. Bethel Home and Services also bringing you today's action. This ball is popped foul out of play, heading to the parking lot area. Bethel Boutique in Westby, one of those parts of Bethel Home and Services. Here's a pop-up. Ratho, he makes the catch. Well, he threw that mask off right away, and you could see he had to take about a step back right at the last moment. That's the thing about those foul balls. They're gonna move on you. They're going to move back more towards the infield than you realize sometimes. Well, one down here on that pop-up. Here's Jack Olson, the lefty. Olson, a real nice contact hitter here in the number 2 spot. Another player with good speed. Takes that pitch downstairs to even the count at 1-1. That one sails outside, 2-1 on a very nice evening here. Cloud bank, well, there's some pretty good sized clouds around, but also a lot of blue. Missed downstairs underneath the kneecap. And it's 3-1. Brigham with the nod, and here he comes. There's a strike. Olson thought it was maybe a little low. Had tossed the bat. Now he'll run back over and pick it up. That happened a couple of times to the Norsemen at Ithaca last weekend. Fouled that one back. He had a good cut. Sometimes I wonder if you go back and as you're going to get the bat, you maybe say, "Excuse me," to the umpire. in a polite way, of course. That time the ball is low as Olsen tosses the bat over towards Tyler Quackenbush, who steps into the batter's box after the walk. He, too, a left-handed hitter. Well, stop over to New Directions Real Estate. Talk to Carmen Fortune. She'd be happy to help you out with any and all kinds of information, how the market's looking, if you're buying or selling. Nice block there. Here's a quick toss down to first, but back in easily. Olsen made a break and then realized that the ball was right out in front of Rathel. Quick toss, but nothing there. That ball sailed upstairs and away from Quackenbush, who has a lot of power. Two and one now. He went after that 2-0 offering and just missed it. Toss back over to first and diving in. Was Olsen. Quackenbush is set. Here it comes. He launches this one out towards right field. Going back, not able to get to it. It's base of the fence. It's going to be a stand-up double. Olsen motoring in to third base. Wow. Well, kind of reminiscent of the top half of this inning. Quackenbush, as I mentioned, with some pretty good power and not really able to get a chance. So he came kind of close, I guess, the more I think about it here, but still out of the reach of Rhett Stensling, who has pretty good speed out there in right field. But runners at second and third here. That's going to bring up Connor Matheson. Takes a called strike. We'll look to try and do it again. Just a bit inside, and it's 1-1. Now 2-1. Olsen getting a pretty good break down there at third base. Looking to try and score on a ground ball. That's outside. Matheson, good patience, a good eye. 3-1 now to the Blackhawk center fielder. And that'll be outside. Matheson with the walk to load the bases. And here comes Matthew Weston, and also here comes Coach John Hamilton. We'll take a little break. Well, a little bit of a discussion out there, but now they're breaking and ready to go. Our thanks going out to the Cashton Building Supply and CBS Design. Kevin Kirking and Courtney Coulee helping us out here today. As always, downtown Cashton when it comes to all your building supplies. And a pretty neat Courtney Coulee with the design side of things. Help you out immensely. 1-0 count now. There's a pitch at the knees, 1-1. Yeah, probably just around the 70-degree mark, maybe a touch lower. Just got a piece of that one. It's pleasant, it's cool when the sun is not out. When the sun is out, it's really nice. Let's put it that way. 1-2 now as Beckett Brigham in a bit of a jam here with one away. Bases loaded. Fires a off-speed pitch that coasts up over the shoulders for a ball, and it's 2-2. Coming right back and going right out. Oh, this is pretty well hit, and it's at the base of the fence. 1 run coming across. Here comes 2. They will hold the runner at from first base, and Connor Matheson stands at third, and Weston has tied this ball game up with a big-time double. Boy, did he get a hold of that. That ball left the bat in a hurry, let me tell you. Still only 1 down. Swing and a miss as the lefty, and Braden Peterson steps in, the pitcher, facing his counterpart, or vice versa, however you want to say it. 2-2 ball game. Just missed. And we're only in the bottom half of the first. Could be a long one. Also, the later start, too, 5:30 start for the Coulee Conference games the rest of the year, which isn't much, right? I think it's just tonight. Missed inside. Brigham trying to paint that inside strike zone. Comes right back. Oh, another high hit. This will score a run. Stensling gets underneath and makes the catch. And a runner is going to come across here in Matheson to score. Peterson doing his job at minimum with the sac fly. So the deep fly out to right field for out number 2. Here comes Ben Zom now, the left fielder for the Blackhawks. He steps in. You can see the shadow creeping across the field. This is a high fly ball. Nedlund will make the grab out in center field to end the inning, but not before they pick up 3 runs. They get those 3 runs on 3 hits, and they'll leave a runner left on base. Well, the Blackhawks bounce right back. They pick up the extra run they needed, and they now have a 3-2 lead as we move to the second inning. Here comes Kalen Rudai, and his opening offering is going to be a swing and a miss. He might have tipped it, but nonetheless, it's a strike as Braden Peterson back on the mound. Comes in with a fastball, a little too tight. 1-1 now. Off speed, and he had that hung out there, and Rudai not able to connect. Peterson in the driver's seat, comes right back with another one. A swing and a miss, and it's out number 1. It's the 7, 8, 9 part of the order. Now the number 8 man in Ryan Brooklyn, who is a DH for Caleb Johnson today. Fouled that one right back towards us. Thanks to the screen helping us stop that one. Well, Cashin Farm Supply, Ernie Peterson and that wonderful team out there on Highway 27, just outside the city limits of Cashin for all your organic products, farming needs, however you want to say it. Fertilizers, feed, seed. They are just known all over. Here's a drop on the swing and miss, and then the tag out. Matthew Weston able to put that tag on Birkeland to preserve that strikeout. 2 down now. And Peterson's going to be looking for number 3 as Rhett Stensling, the right fielder, steps in. Stensling watches the first pitch upstairs for a ball. Peterson coming back. And a swing and miss. Stensling tried to hold back, but not able to. There's a ball down on the shins, and it's 2-1. Also, our thanks going out to Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op helping us out. There's a ball chopped foul the other way. And we want to say thanks to Coon Valley Telecommunications, Carol, and all the crew down there on Central Avenue helping us out. Ooh, that ball came inside and got Stensling on the leg. So a hit batsman. Well, speaking of Coon Valley, we do thank Coon Valley Telecommunications. We will be down in Coon Valley on Saturday for their little baseball jamboree. Norsemen taking on Lewison, I believe, and then Lewison and Cashton, and then Westby and Cashton will play in the finale. 10, I'm going to say it's going to be probably games like 10, 12, 15, and 2:30, somewhere in there. Of course, that all depends on how fast the games go. But it'll be somewhere in that vicinity. But 10 o'clock it starts, and we'll try and be there for the entire 3-game stance. Should be a lot of fun. I hope the weather holds out. Happy sitting am I, too, to all the fans for the Westby Norsemen, or Westby area. There's a called strike as Devin Nedlin sits with a 2-2 count. Runner taking off, that's fouled back. Stensling with a good jump. If Nedlin gets something in the gap, there's a fair chance that Stensling could score with his speed. Oh, a curveball that locked him up. Well, no runs, no hits. One runner left on base after the hit batsman occurred. And we'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we will see the 8-9-1 part of the Blackhawk order coming right up. Well, let's take a look here as we come back to the ball game. Looking for a bunt is Jack Dowell. That ball is going to be off the end of the bat. Checked his swing in time. There's a called strike. A little bit of a delayed call there. Here's a shot back up the middle. It's going to be a base hit for Jack Dahl as he rounds first and takes the one step and comes back to Mitch Dahlsberg. doing the coaching over there. Here comes Alex Hoyam, and here's a young man who will drive it out of the park if you're not careful. Hoyam, the right-handed hitter, playing first base. 3-2 your score. Viroqua on top. Looking to go undefeated in the Coulee Conference this year. They are the conference champions. There's a strike at the letters. That was more of a defensive swing as that ball was coming kind of riding back in high up on the head. And somehow he was able to get the bat on it and foul it off. Now 0-2. Swing and a miss. That'll be the first strikeout of the ball game for Beckett Brigham. One down, back to the top of the order with Miles Fry. Well, Miles popped one up a mile high in his first at bat. This is popped to the outfield. Stensling coming on, and he'll be there for the grab. Two down as Fry flies out to right field. And now Jack Olson will step in. He'll look to try and keep the inning alive. Well, they might have a run down here, and they do. They got him picked off, and the tag applied there by Sutton to end the inning. Well, no runs on one hit. Nobody left on base as they pick off Dow to finish off the inning. 3 full innings now in the books. The Blackhawks out in front, 3-2 over the Norsemen. The Norsemen will bring up the 2-3-4 part of the order. Gavin Larson watches the first pitch from Braden Peterson upstairs, up on the shoulder region for a ball, and it's 1-0. Here's a fly ball, right field. Quackenbush is there for the one-handed grab. Well, he had that one pegged pretty easily. Now Ben Ratho will step in. Try to keep things maybe started up here for the Norsemen as they trail 3-2 here in this ball game. There's a strike. Again, top of the third inning here in a really nice, comfortable Thursday afternoon. Some schools only with a week left, others maybe with 2. A lot of graduations coming up next weekend. And there's a called strike. We'll have the Brookwood, the NOW school district. Their graduation is on Friday evening, the 24th. There's a swing and a miss to end Ratho's at-bat. That'll be on Friday night, as I mentioned. And then on Saturday, the 25th, we'll have 2 graduations. Those will be on the Twitch channel, the Cashton channel. Westby will be first, by the way, at 11 o'clock. There's a called strike to Lucas Bendel. 11 o'clock graduation time for Westby Norsemen, and that'll be on the Westby Twitch channel, and then the Cashton Twitch channel it'll be the Eagles' graduation ceremony, and that will begin at 1 o'clock. There's a swing and a miss to end the quick at-bat for Lucas Bendel. And it's a very quick inning as well. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. And we will move to the bottom half of inning number 3. And like the Norsemen, the Blackhawks will go 2-3-4 when we return. Jack Olson will step in. Second time around for Jack. And boy, he turned on that one. It's going to go foul well down the parking lot side, all the way over to the 138er buses. So a long strike here to the Viroqua Blackhawk. Jack is the third baseman. He was doing a little manicuring of the field before the game started. Here is a play, and that's going to be an infield single. Got to the ball, and the feet went right out from underneath. Now they're gonna go with the air. Okay. Well, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt there, but we'll follow suit here. So an error. Brings up Tyler Quackenbush, who lofted a double in his first at-bat. And that one's charged pretty well, but foul. Tell you what, you got to watch that guy. He's got some strength in that bat. The pop, as they say. 3-2 your scorer, 3 hits for the Blackhawks, 2 for Westby. I'll double check that. Might be 3. Here's a pop-up. And, not able to make a grab here on this one. Good try by Ben Rathel. That ball came right back, and he had a good shot at it. Just not able to corral it. I'll take a quick look here with the Blackhawks with those 3 hits, and Westby, that's what I've got, is only 2. So we're good on that end. Toss back over to first, but no play. Quackenbush down in the count, but still a dangerous hitter. That ball glides away from Quackenbush. Eagle Title Company in Coon Valley, Lori Holte. Here's a ground ball. It's heading towards the middle. Johnson, the throw. Rudai in time to get the out. So 4-3 on the putout. Well, when you're looking for peace of mind with your title insurance, there's the place to go and talk to Lori Holte in Coon Valley. Also, thanks going out right here in Viroqua on the north side of Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service. Thanks to Mark Evinger and family. Check out those zero-turn country clippers. Those are beautiful machines, and they do a grand job for you. Fouled that one off. You got any kind of a large lawn, that's the way to go. 0-1 now. Connor Matheson, who walked and scored back in the first inning. Fouled that one off. And now he's in the hole, 0-2. Viroqua in the first scored 3 runs in a row. Olsen, Quackenbush, and Matheson scoring the go-ahead run. That offering outside again. Connor with good patience and a good eye. Another one upstairs, 2-2. And there's a called strike 3. Brigham came in with a dandy fastball right at the knees. He had thrown a couple of curves that stayed outside, kind of a looping curveball, and never broke. And then he got him on a fastball. That's upstairs to Matthew Weston. Weston with a big double, plating a couple of runs to tie the ball game up back in the first inning. That was a curve that dropped in for the called strike. Here's a ground ball. This could be trouble. Blake with the play, and did they get him? No, and the slide home, and he's safe. Wow. Couple of bang-bang plays. They both went to the Blackhawks. Infield single for Weston. And then Olsen never slowed down, and he scores. And it's doubling up on the Norsemen now, 4-2. That's going to bring up Braden Peterson. Takes a called strike. Brigham starts him off with a pretty good curve. Norsemen, they do have some nice contingent of pitchers on their squad. Swing and a miss. Nedlin and Larson, probably your top two. Beckett, a very solid number 3. And then you have others that can come in and give you, well, and Callan Rudai as well. Here's a throw down to second. Oh, did they get him? They did. What a peg there by Ben Rathel. Well, the Norsemen going to give up a run here. Viroqua picks up 1 run on 1 hit, and they will leave no one on base. We'll be back here. 4-2 your score. Back with the top of the 4th in a moment. As we come back, a quick explanation. I messed up on on that play. Braden Peterson actually did strike out. The throw down to second did not have to happen, as Braden was out number 3. But in case the ball was not a strike, it would have been very close at second base, right? Check this swing, but Sutton will take that one for a strike. And now all of a sudden he's down 0-2 in the count. Peterson continuing to pitch here today with a called strike 3. That is, I believe, strikeout. Let's take a look here. He's got to have, there's 2, 3, 4, 5. Braden struck out the side. Well, he had 3 strikeouts. He didn't strike out the side because he hit Rhett Stensling in the second inning, but he picked up 3 strikeouts there. That was 5, 6, 7, and now number 8 as Sutton watches that go by. That was the second strikeout looking, a backward K as they call it. It's now 0-2 to Beckett Brigham. Just missed outside. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 9 for Peterson. Here's Callan Rudai now. Soft ground ball, nice play. The throw in plenty of time. Boy, what a job there by Peterson coming off the mound to make that throw. Falling backwards a little bit. 1-3, it goes. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. A 1-2-3 inning here for the Viroqua Blackhawks. We're going to come back with the bottom half of the fourth, and it will be the 7-8-9 part of their order. Back we come here to the Park Bowl, and the first offering to Ben Zom, the left fielder, bounces out in front of home plate. Thanks to Main Street Mobile Mart bringing you today's action. Rob and the crew. Synergy Mobile Fuel, of course. That ball is in the dirt, 2-0. Well, our thanks, there's a call strike to Ashley Liam. It's Miles of Smiles Childcare right there in Westby. Our Savior's Church, the basement, right by the baseball field. There's a call strike, and it's 2-2. Ashley doing a great job once again. That's fouled underneath. And you go just outside of Westby and Nordic Lanes, a site for another one of our sponsors, and of course Scott and Sue Sordahl helping us out. Tremendous job they continue to do. Oh, there's a base hit out to left field. Just a soft, easy swing, and Zom stands down at first base. That will bring up Jack Dow, the second baseman here for the Blackhawks. Just missed a little bit outside for a ball. Looked to bunt down that one, and he fouled it back. Baseball ricocheting straight back to Ratho on the cement guard, I guess we'll call it. That curve hangs up high and practically on the chin of Jack Dahl. 2-1 now. There's a bunt foul. Nice one-handed snag there by Ratho. Tell you what, you got to have cat-like reactions, I guess, is how you call that one. Here's a fly ball out to Stensling in right field. He will get under for the grab. That is one down now. Now Alex Hoyam, who struck out back in the second inning. He was the first strikeout victim for Beckett Brigham who now has 3 strikeouts so far in the game. He bunts this one up high, and a quick toss. They'll get the job done, both sacrifice-wise and also on the 1-3 put-out for Beckett Brigham. 2 away here. They're going to give Miles Fry a shot at picking up an RBI. First pitch to Fry is in there for a strike. Looked like just a good old fastball. That's foul back.
Why don't you give that to the concession? Yeah.
Brigham taking a look, and here he comes. There's a ball hit out to left field, and Fry has a base hit, and he has an RBI. Well, tough to keep your leadoff man down in the count. Give him the collar. Not this time around, as Fry comes up with the base hit. And Zom comes across to score. It's now 5-2 Viroqua. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Jack Olson will step in. Third baseman. Fly ball. And a nice catch out there at third base. My goodness, Gavin Larson running backwards, able to make a beautiful snag there for out number 3. Well, Viroqua will pick up a run. They get 1 run on a couple of hits here and leave a runner stranded on the base path. We'll take another quick break and come back. The 5th inning, it will be the 8-9-1 part of the Norsemen order. Taking a look here for the Norsemen, as we mentioned, it's going to be stepping in Ryan Berkland, and he's going to have a strike on him. Peck's Corner, located out there on County D, just outside of Cashton. Nick and the crew there. Nicholas saying, stop in and grab some of those, have tasty luncheon specials. They're doing a lot of neat things out there. 3 pitches and out number 1 here. Berkland goes down. That is the 10th strikeout of the ball game. Now Rhett Stensling steps in. Here's a shot that's going to be a base hit out to right field. Stensling hustling down the line as Quackenbush comes up to retrieve the ball.
Center fielder, Devin Nedlin.
Well, that puts a runner on here for the Norsemen. They trail 5-2 here in the top of the 5th inning. Nedlin, the top of the order. 1 for 2. Easy toss over to first. Stensling sort of semi-dropped in on the bag. There's a foul ball. Out of play. That sailed out of the zone here. 1-1. One down and 1 on. There's a strike to the Norseman number 1 hitter. Swing and a miss, and that will end Nedlin's at bat. And there's 2 down, the 11th strikeout of the ball game.
Gavin Larson.
Two down, Larson steps in. That'll be outside for a ball. That one dropped right in there for the called strike. That one was belt high, as they say. Premier Co-op, located in Westby, helping us out today with the broadcast, and they remind you of the Cenex gasoline, the fuel products there at the convenience store, south side of downtown Westby. Swinging a foul tip into the mitt of Matthew Weston, and it's 2-2. Larson with a double in his first at bat, looking to try and repeat. Runner taking off, and Stensling is down to second base easily as the ball popped out of the mitt of Matthew Weston. Well, a double here will score a run. A single would score, you would think. And just missed outside, and Larson will get the walk.
The catcher, Ben Rathel.
And that brings up Ben Rathel. Rathel today on by an error in the first inning and struck out in the third. Looking for his first base hit of the game, which would most likely help the Norsemen inch a little closer to the Blackhawks as they trail 5-2. Foul ball. Nick Betts, umpire behind the plate, and Vernon Danes doing the bases tonight. Swing and a miss. That will end Rathel's at-bat and the Norsemen top half of inning number 5 with the strikeout. No runs on 1 hit. A couple runners will stay on the base path there. They will be left stranded. We'll move to the bottom half of the 5th inning and a 3, 4, 5 part of the order for Viroqua coming up. Well, the tough part of the order coming up here now for Viroqua, the 3, 4, 5. That's the meat of the order. Tyler Quackenbush stepping in from the left-hand side in his first pitch. He pops foul out of play up over the top of us here. Thanks to the River Bank, that down-home financial support, the River Bank located in Westby on the south side and in downtown Coon Valley. Right across the street from one of our other fine sponsors in Sealand's Carpetland. Thanks to Tim Sealand and all that great crew. And his motto, of course, Tim's motto, if you walk on it, they sell it. And they do at that. They got a ton of stuff there for you to look over. The next offering is going to be inside, slightly brushing them back. It's 2-1. Brigham coming in, and he fires a fastball outside, and it's 3-1. I was talking earlier about Westby with, they've got some good young arms working their way through. Callan Rudai is another one of those. That ball hits That was ball 4 anyways, I think, whether if it hit him or if it's a ball 4, but we'll put it down as a ball 4. But Rudai is also one of those pitchers. So Westby with 4 pitchers that can go, can be considered starters, and they're not bad little pitchers at all. Showing bunt, and that's a good one out in front. Quick toss to Rudai. And there's one down. The sacrifice complete.
The catcher, Matthew Weston.
1-3 on the putout. That's going to bring up Matthew Weston. That's pop foul out of play. Knew that had to hit soon. One of the things that with the Blackhawks, you see it really doesn't matter what part of the lineup there is. They will look to bunt if need be. To sacrifice, to have a shot at getting a run in, and that was a prime example right there. That one's fouled back. One, two, the count now. Brigham now looking the runner back. In Quackenbush. And now they're getting set again. There's a ground ball, third base side, foul down the line. Count stays at 1-2. Scenic Bluffs Community Healthcare bringing you the action tonight. Here's a high curve, the ball thrown down to third. He's going to get up, and now he's going to score. Not able to get to the ball in time was Bendo out in left field, and Quackenbush will manufacture his own run. Coming across. Weston will now look to try and get on himself here and set the plate a little bit more for some of his other teammates. We're still at 2-2. And now the strikeout, Ratho, throw down to first to Rudai, and that will be out number 2. Braden Peterson stepping in. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. That is the 88th pitch for Brigham. There's a swing and maybe a foul tip. Peterson, by the way, with only 72 pitches. There's a swing and a miss. That will take care of the inning. So Braden he's got a little more luxury there, you might say, than what Brigham has. But Brigham will pick up the strikeout. That's 2 in a row for him to end the inning. Viroqua picks up another run, and they will lead. They get that run on no hits. How about that? And nobody left on base. It is a 6-2 score for Viroqua. Lucas Bendel will step in and face Braden Peterson. And Peterson drops the curve in there. And a swing and a miss, and now it's 0-2. Bendel, the left fielder. Scenic Bluffs Community Healthcare helping us out, as we mentioned, medical, behavioral, dental, chiropractic. Doing a great job. Speaking of a great job, Peterson just picks up his 13th strikeout of the ball game. And I tell you what, there's the baker's dozen for you. Blake Sutton now takes a called strike. Sutton today 0 for 1. He was hit by pitch back in the first inning. Now it's 0 and 2. He got caught looking for out number 1 back in the fourth inning. Fly ball, foul. Right side. Thanks to Rural Mutual Insurance, the Kevin Blusky Agency, bringing you the action here today from the Park Bowl. You'll find him right here in Viroqua. Wisconsin-based insurance company that taking care of business right here in Wisconsin. 0-2 now. Checked his swing and around he went. 14 strikeouts now. It's a matter of how many strikeouts is he going to get. Really doing a masterful job here with the pitching is Braden Peterson. Brigham watches the first pitch for a called strike. And a swing and a miss on an outside floater. And Brigham not able to catch up to it. Sleepy Hollow here on the north side of Viroqua helping us out today. A little fly ball coming up is Matheson. He'll make the grab for out number 3. Again, we thank Sleepy Hollow, the 3 facilities. Their drive up, get your oil changed. I got to be doing that sometime real soon. We'll have to do that maybe tomorrow. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. A very quick 1-2-3 inning. Vernon Electric Cooperative helping out today. You'll find them out there on Saukstead Road, just outside of Westby, bringing you affordable electrical energy. Also, via Vernon Memorial Healthcare helping us out, rehabilitative care from Vernon Manor. Boy, they've been doing the business for well over 110 years now. Here's a ball popped up. Second baseman Johnson making the call, and he'll have the catch. He skied that one, did Ben Zom, and he is now 1 for 3 today after that pop-up.
Second baseman, Jack Dahl.
Here's Jack Dahl. 6-2 score. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ball just missed outside. VFW of Viroqua helping us out. Thanks to that whole crew down there on the south side. That ball missed outside. 2-0. And now 3-0. VFW has a terrific Friday night fish fry, folks. You'll not be disappointed on that one. That one in tight, nearly got him. Dahl will jog down to first with the walk. With one on, there's one out. Here is your number 9 hitter, and Alex Hoyam. Hoyam today 0 for 1 with a sacrifice. Actually, going to be Vinny Klum stepping in. Doing a little pinch hitting here today. So Klum pinch hitting for Hoyam now. Takes the ball high. This one's pop foul. Back off the high screen. And it's 1-1. Well, speaking of Vinny Klum, Vinny's dad, Rob, is the, we'll say, new, now veteran president of the Viroqua Booster Club. We thank Rob and all that great crew. Here's a little ball right out in front. And a quick toss by Ratho over to Rudai to get the out. That's 2 down. Thanks to the Viroqua Booster Club helping us out today.
Shortstop, Miles. Fry.
So now Miles Fry with 2 away will have a shot at another RBI here. He did a nice job of hitting in his last at-bat to get the RBI after going 0 for 2. He's looking to try and even out his batting average here today with another base hit. Brigham's first offering was in there. Here's a fly ball right out to Nedlin, and he makes the running grab going back about 6-7 steps for out number 3. Well, no runs, no hits, and 1 runner will be left on base here for the Blackhawks after that line drive fly out to end the inning. We move to the 7th inning now. It's 6-2. Westby trailing. They need 4 to keep the game alive. Callan Rudai swings and misses at the first offering. And we want to say thanks to the Viroqua Dental Center. Dr. Leanne Klum helping us out today. Appreciate her wonderful support. There's a foul ball. That one coming right off the screen. Brody Steinhoff stepping into the on-deck circle. Nearly caught that one in the back end a little bit. Swing and a miss, and the tag for out number 1. Well, it's going to bring up Steinhoff, who is going to step in. He is going to be hitting for Ryan Birkland, the DH. "15 strikeouts today." Now 0-1 to Steinhoff, who steps in. Swing and a miss. Came in on the hands, not able to catch up to it. Steinhoff with a couple of cuts. And it's going to be a strikeout here. Well, our thanks, here's Stensling, Varsity Funeral Home, serving the community and communities. Viroqua, Westby, Gaze Mills, Soldiers Grove area. Called strike. Well, the Westby Co-op Creamery, the convenience store, is going to be a busy place this weekend with a sit in the eye. Stop in there and check out all of their great specials and dairy products, conventional and organic. 0-2 as swing and a miss. Here goes Stensling, the ball getting away. A quick throw, and he's going to be safe. He gets the strikeout.
Center fielder, Devin Nedlin.
17 strikeouts on the day. Now Devin Nedlin stepping in. Strike on a fastball. At the knees, going away. And our good friends at WCCU, the Westby Co-op Credit Union. You're going to find 9 facilities in our area, southwest, western Wisconsin, and even central Wisconsin. It's great rates, CDs, and all kinds of great things going on there. Those are all the sponsors that have been so kind to help bring you today's ball game. Here's a little chopper. Good job on the throw, and it's going to go pie and get away from Hoyam. Runners are all going to move up a spot, and now they're going to hold. take the throw back, and they're going to make the tag, and they're going to get the out. Oh, Nedlin overran second, thought that Stensling was on the move, and he wasn't. And because of that, that created the problem there with the tag out then eventually happening at second base. So a tough break there for the Norsemen in that sense, trying to keep the game alive. Well, here is something to take a look at here. 17 strikeouts for the winning pitcher today, and Braden Peterson. Congratulations going out to the Blackhawks of Viroqua as they become the undefeated conference champs of the Coulee. Westby will finish at 9-3, Viroqua at 12-0. And they will go away with that conference trophy once again. Well, we hope that you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production of Viroqua Baseball. And again, congratulations as they pick up the win 6-2 over the Westby Norsemen. And we'll see you real soon, folks, somewhere out there on the diamond. Ken Manning saying so long for now, everyone. Hope you have a great Cinema weekend if you're in the Westby area.